All right, and Michaela is singing, which means we are back in the lobby bar for the week of February the 9th, 2026. Brian and Michaela coming at you. And Michaela, it's Valentine's Day week here. That's good. You gotta do you have some Valentines ready to go? Did you decorate a shoebox? Did you do that back in school? Would you have to like bring in a shoebox to class and then everyone would like decorate their little Valentine's box?
Oh yeah. Yeah, we did that.
Yours was pink, I would gather.
Yes. Mine was always pink and red. Like it would be pink and there would be red hearts all over it. And I don't know if they do this now. I think they have stopped. But you had to send out your own. You had like your own type of Valentines. And if you were rich, you could go to the store and buy them, or you could be like me and you could make them. But I would painstakingly make a Valentine for everybody in the class because you couldn't just give some to people. You had to do it to
Yeah, that's true.
everybody, even people you didn't
You have
like.
to
So it
bring
was
enough
like,
for the whole class. Yeah.
yeah. So like I'd be like, "Dear Bobby, you're a jerk. Happy Valentine's Day." But
Wow.
I
It's
didn't
it's
really.
it's the day of love, Michaela. It's the day of
Well,
love.
but that would be the time that you would be able to tell your crush, right? So, I mean, I think there was a boy named Jeffrey or something in like second grade that I put this big heart into, and I was like, "I love you so much." And it was, he read it and was totally embarrassed. I'm sorry, wherever you are, kid. Did not mean to embarrass you, but
Jeffrey, if
yeah.
you're listening right now, call in to the pod. We can talk through some stuff. That'll be good. That'll be good. But yeah, it is Valentine's Day week, so we're going to go see Wuthering Heights at the end of the week. That's gonna be good. It looks great. We're gonna be talking about it on our next video version of the podcast. So definitely looking forward to seeing that because it looks pretty incredible. So excited for that and excited to do our next video version of the podcast. That's going to be good. So stay tuned to the social medias. We'll be putting out some polls and stuff for you to submit your own favorite kind of love stories here as we get into the Valentine's swing of things. Michaela, I've been watching a lot of the Winter Olympics. We talked about it a little bit last week in our Cool Runnings episode. The Winter Olympics are the best, of course. And maybe even better than the Winter Olympics is Stanley Tucci. And Stanley Tucci had a little featurette at the Winter Olympics, which is pretty good. Man after my own heart right here because he goes to the Camparino and Galleria in Milan, which is like the birthplace is like the first like bar that the Campari family owned there in Milan, Italy, which is pretty exciting, pretty
Mm.
exciting. And he had himself a Campari Seltz, which is just the very standard what you go in. This bar looks beautiful. We're gonna have to go someday. But a Campari seltzer is not something that I've ever had, and I don't know that I would really love it. I've mentioned on the podcast before that I don't really love things that have like club soda and stuff like that.
Mm.
But I'm gonna put a link to the video in the show notes. So watch it. It's only like a minute long, but it shows him going into this bar, which is absolutely just stunning. That's my key takeaway from the Milan Olympics so far is that everything is just absolutely stunning. So there you go, there you go. But they have like the super cool like little like seltzer gun that they use to like
Mm.
shoot the seltzer into the Campari, and then it's like pink and effervescent in this beautiful glass that was probably like handcrafted by some farmer 500 years ago or something like that. So let's put one of these together, and then I'll talk a little bit more about Campari. So it's basically one part Campari, three
Mm.
part seltzer water. Who can't do that?
People who don't have Campari or seltzer water. But if you have those
Not
things,
people I know.
this
I
is
don't know people like that.
yeah. I mean, you don't want to, you don't need that kind of negativity in your life. Go find other friends. No, this is about as easy as it gets to put together, and it's probably really like one of the simplest yet complex cocktails, if you could call this really a cocktail, but that you could make because Campari, I find people just think it's really sour or kind of a bitter taste to it, but
Mm.
I actually really have fallen in love with Campari. A lot of people they liken it to Aperol, but this one, but Campari's got to me just a hint of sweetness. And if you're just going to have Campari, you're going to be able to really kind of have it sit on your palate a little bit differently because usually that's what you use it to add something rather than have it be the whole show. And it deserves its own show. It deserves its own drink. That's just it. And seltzer.
Interested in seltzer, yeah. And apparently this is part of their like aperitif program. Apparently this is where like the concept of the aperitif comes from. You know,
Oh,
having a little like bitter spirits and like a little like nibble, like a little olive or a little piece of chocolate or something like that to like set your stomach right, so you can eat because you're in Milan, Italy, and that's what you want to do is you want to eat and you want to look at beautiful people dressed beautifully and look at beautiful art and stuff like that. So that's what you want to do. This bar it opens in like 1915 by the family. There again that created Campari. That's pretty awesome. And then it was modernized in 2019. And if you look at the pictures of it, it's kind of amazing because they have like the old like kind of like golden like hued pictures from 1915 and then the like remodel of 2019 and it looks like basically exactly the same except it's more modern like they have like electricity and stuff in it now I guess probably there and it's on basically like every like list of like top 50 bars in the world. So basically, Michaela, we need to get drink the travel going. We need to get to Milan, Italy. We probably are going to miss the Olympics. That's okay. But we can have some Campari right there, just like Stanley Tucci, and maybe Stanley Tucci is there. I don't know. That's pretty awesome. So
That
that's what
would
we
be a
have.
nice dream.
That would be a nice dream. That would be a nice dream. So that's what we have for the lobby bar this week. Let's talk about the box office. We skipped over this last week because we were doing some travel and stuff like that. So Send Help takes the weekend again, $10 million. Solo Mio coming in second there. Iron Lung, Stray Kids, The Dominate. ATE capitalized. I don't know what that means. Experience and then Dracula. Apparently, there's a Dracula film out right now. Number five, Stray Kids. I think is like a K-pop thing. Michaela, I don't know anything about K-pop. Do you know about Stray Kids?
I mean, I know about K-pop Demon Hunters because I'm a parent, but Stray Kids, nope. They're a South Korean boy band. Um, don't really know if this is like a movie about them. I am
I think
today
it's a
years old when
documentary. I
I.
think it's a music
Oh, okay,
documentary about their tour or something like that. It's like the Eras
great.
tour for Stray Kids, I guess.
All right, cool. Good for them. K-pop's really fun, right? Like, I mean, I don't, I'm not a negative Nancy. If I don't know the language, I don't say that it's not any good, like some people do. I'm looking at you, people who don't like Bad Bunny. But anyway, I think that K-pop in general is really kind of fun because even if you don't know what it's saying, it's usually like really just catchy as heck. People love to hate on like K-pop Demon Hunters, but that
Mhm.
song Golden. It gets in your head and it just stays there. Soda
That song
pop,
Golden is
my little
playing
soda
right
pop.
now somewhere
It
in
is.
your house. I guarantee it.
You're probably right.
It's there. It's there. Yeah, there's a new Dracula too. I don't know anything about that. Solo Mio, that's the Kevin James, I think, is in that. I don't know anything about that either. Send Help looks pretty good. It's doing really well. Back to back top weekends there, $10 million. So get out and watch that. I do kind of want to see Send Help. I don't know if I'm going to make it out to the theater because we are in the heart of Oscar season. Right, we've got like
Mhm.
5 weeks ish, something like that, here to get our Oscar watches done. We're both doing pretty good, and keep an eye again on the social media and the website drinkthemovies.com because we'll be getting our pick'em contest put up there here very, very shortly. Let's talk about some new releases coming this week. We have Wuthering Heights, which I just mentioned before. We're going to be doing that episode about that, so I don't want to focus on that too much. But there is a new trailer there with her get into the corset. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. We have an animated film called Goat. That looks like it could be fun. Could be fun. It's got a lot of voice talent in here. It's done by a lot of the Sony animation team. I don't know that this specifically is a Sony animation thing necessarily, but it is executive produced by Stephen Curry, the basketball player there, and I think that this might be some sort of like faux, like biographical kind of story about himself there. So that's kind of interesting. It's probably going to be fun, especially if you like basketball and stuff like that. So it could be good. The animation looks great on that. So we've got that coming out. We have Good Luck, Have Fun, Don't Die. That coming out as well to the movie theater. So good luck, have fun, don't die. That seems like something we want to watch. But go, have you had any interest? Is your kiddo been like, let's watch this basketball tale?
Yeah, I saw a preview when I was watching something else and I was like, "Oh, I was actually mildly
I think
impressed."
it was
It
before
looks like
Zootopia too, which
yeah,
tracks.
might have been. That makes that tracks. It looks really fun. I mean, I don't know if it's gonna, change hearts and minds, but it might. I mean, it's kind of neat. It's like I don't know, a goat who wants to play basketball in a world full of not goats. I don't. There are metaphors in there. I'm sure that we can think about. Yeah, and goat for any of the kids at home who aren't millennials or Generation Alpha or whatever it is, what the kids
Michaela's
say.
about to show her age right now.
Goat also means greatest of all time. Apparently, so when you call someone the goat, it's actually a good thing.
That's right.
I've never been called a goat or the goat in anything in my life.
Things could
However,
be
if
goaded.
somebody did call me a goat, I'd want to know that it meant something good instead of something bad. So, listeners out there, if anybody calls you the goat, it's a good thing.
That's right. That's
It's not bad.
that's the kind of Wow, that's the kind of content you're coming to drink the movies right there for. Michaela, you're not going to go see any of these movies. You're going to have to go see Wuthering Heights, but you're going to sit at home and watch Love is Blind, and then you're going to complain about being behind on Oscar movies. Of course, you love Love is Blind. I don't think I ever watched it, but season 10 of that drops on Netflix this week. So
Oh, don't tell me that. I have plans.
not anymore.
No.
You have a new
Oh
plan.
no.
Watching Love is Blind.
No,
Binge
no.
it.
Love is Blind is gonna have to wait because I have like 30 Oscar movies I gotta watch. Yeah. So yeah, no, sorry.
No,
It's
sorry
not
indeed.
happening.
Oh, no, sorry indeed. No time for Love is Blind. We still have another like week and a half or so of the Olympics, so definitely going to keep watching those. We're going to keep our coverage coming. Here last week we did Cool Runnings. Michaela, do you remember what Olympics Cool Runnings took place in?
1992?
You were 4 years off there, so close. 1988, the Calgary
Oh,
Games. This week we're going to be talking about one of the greatest films of all time, The Cutting Edge. And the introduction here, the meet cute of The Cutting Edge, takes place in the 1988 Calgary Games. And shameless plug right here, Drink the Video Games. I put out a special little bonus episode about the first licensed Olympics video game out there. And can you guess what Olympics it took place in?
1988.
88 Calgary Games. I set you up
Okay.
so good for it right there. 1988 Calgary Games. That is the center of the Olympic universe, at least here as far as Drink the Movies is concerned. So I've got that coming everyone's way. We're going to be doing our Patreon chats about the best Oscar nominees. I think we've seen all the best Oscar nominees. I might have one left to watch there, but we'll get those going here probably this coming week, and then we'll be getting our hangout done. Do a lot of fun Oscar stuff over there. It's patreon.com/drink the movies. So I think that's going to go ahead and wrap it up here, Michaela. You got Love is Blind. Love is Blind starts in 2 days, so you can rest up, watch as many Oscar things as you can in the next 36 hours, because after that, dunzo. So let's do this. Let's go ahead and join Stanley Tucci, have a Campari Seltz, and we'll be back next week to talk to everyone in the lobby bar.